Just some words of wisdom so we can actually try to be like the prophets, or try to gain from these stories, that if we are going through a difficulty in our lives, like we mentioned, like the prophets went through difficulties, but we know the outcome, whether it's 5 years, 10 years, or even 50 years down the line, is a positive outcome. How can we remain patient or remain positive while we're going through the ibtila, the difficulty?
The only way that a person will be in a good state while he's facing calamities and difficulties is to seek rewards from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the hereafter. To do deeds only for the sake of Allah in the hereafter. To be really blind when it comes to this world that we live in. Always looking at the hereafter. What's the outcome in the hereafter as a result of what I'm facing today? You know, if a person, you know, get hit by a sickness or loss of wealth or whatever there is that thing is going to be forever in this life and hereafter? Of course not.
Okay.
But this particular thing can be of a great reason for the person to be elevated in the highest levels of goodness and in the hereafter, if a person would react to it in the proper way. We don't choose the decree of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on us, but we have actions that we have to do based on what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered us to do. So that's why focusing on the matters of ubudiyyah, seeking rewards from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the hereafter, and that's why the only happy people on the face of earth are the believers. Whether good thing happens to them, they're grateful. Whether something bad for them, they are patient, as the Prophet ﷺ said. That's why their affairs is always good for them.
Okay.
And to be truthful and to know the reality of this life versus the hereafter, it's a real waste of life. When a person wastes of life grieving,
okay,
or sad, or worries about the future, that we don't own it, or sad about what happened in the past, and all of this is ways of shaitan for people to waste their life. It's a precious moment that we live in now, that we can use it to elevate ourselves.